They humiliated me publicly. I ended their career quietly. It started with a joke. A spotlight, a crowded stage, and their laughter at my expense. I smiled, I laughed. Inside, my chest burned. I could feel every eye, the subtle shift of discomfort, the ripple of whispers. But I smiled anyway. Because anger is loud, and loud people get noticed. Quiet people get revenge. I worked in the entertainment industry, not at the top, but enough to have a name, enough to have credibility. They were senior, powerful, charming, untouchable. Or so everyone thought. The award ceremony was supposed to be a celebration of talent, skill, and dedication. Instead, it became a stage for my humiliation. They made a joke. "Look at her, trying so hard to be relevant," they said. Laughter erupted. My cheeks burned. I wanted to storm off, scream, cry, but instead I clapped. Polite, controlled. Later, in the green room, they winked at me, pretending it was playful. I nodded, smiled, pretended I believed it. But my mind was already working. Slow, meticulous, patient. I started documenting everything. Every comment, every sneer, every dismissive email. Every meeting where they undermined me. Every client they forgot to introduce me to. Every interaction where they made sure the world saw me as lesser. It was beautiful in a dark way. Revenge doesn't have to scream. Revenge waits. Revenge observes. Weeks later, I noticed a pattern. Their arrogance, their overconfidence, their public persona was flawless but private, a web of carelessness and trust. I began to quietly gather evidence. Recorded calls, emails, internal reports, mismanagement, miscommunication, hidden expenses. I wasn't plotting to destroy them overnight. I was building a case that could never be ignored. Meanwhile, they continued their theatrics. At client meetings, I sat silently, smiled politely, and let them take all the credit. While I recorded, while I documented, the turning point came during a conference. A major investor, new to the company, had flown in. My colleague, the one who humiliated me months before, stepped on stage to pitch a new project. I noticed immediately they'd forgotten key metrics. Financial errors were in the slides. I didn't say a word. I didn't need to. After the presentation, I emailed the investor. Polite, professional. Attached, corrections, detailed calculations, risks they didn't mention, and projections. A small seed of doubt was planted. Then came the reports. The auditors. The HR inquiries. Because I had quietly collected everything, the evidence was undeniable. They were shocked. They lashed out. They begged. They tried to charm their way out. But it was too late. One by one, contracts disappeared. Key clients asked for reassignment. Investors requested meetings without them. Their career didn't explode. It quietly imploded. I never confronted them publicly. Never made a scene. Never posted on social media. The best revenge is quiet. Invisible, relentless. Weeks later, I walked past the office where they used to sit. Empty chairs, clean desks. No laughter, no power. Only silence. I smiled. Not for glory. Not for attention. Not for applause. I smiled because justice doesn't need noise. It needs patience, evidence, and a calm mind. Sometimes, the quietest people are the most